G'day folks. So I had a few hours spare, hopefully it won't take that long, but I had some spare time. I'm sitting in my shed with about 7,000 flies and about 45-degree temperature, and I thought there's no better time to try and splice some rope. Now I used to know how to do this, so I'm going to attempt to do it again. This is cray rope that I'm using for drop nets and stuff like that, but you can use it for a million things, but splicing rope. So first off, you undo the ends. I'm going back 20 years the last time I did this. However, the other end of the rope is pretty good. I did that as well. So the trick to splicing it is, or the purpose of it, is just so it doesn't end up like that and turn into a big mess. So Dad showed me how to do this. The trick is, apparently, as long as you start it right and keep the pattern going, you're okay. I'm confident it'll turn out okay, but I'm looking at the pattern here. First off, you untwist the rope. This is very old rope, so it's going to be stiff as... Oh man, you need strong hands. So you start off by loosening all the little ropes up like this. Then you try and find the middle of the rope. This would be a lot easier to show you in person. The middle of the rope and the middle strand. I'm just going to assume that the middle strand is there. Oh my god, I dropped it. Now where's the middle strand? The middle strand is there. So we pull it through and make it nice. Then we just go over one and under one. Over one and under one. And then pull it tight. And then the other one should go over one and under one. And pull it tight on itself. Hey, if you ask me, that looks pretty good. So it should look like that. I don't know if that's in focus, but it should look like that. And now we just repeat. You want to have a long enough tail so it goes all the way up quite a way, so when the weight's on it and it pulls tight, it doesn't just weave itself, but it should pull tight on itself. So now I'm just going to keep repeating that pattern. And the pattern starts to go weird if you mess up the over one, under one. And you shouldn't have two strands coming out of the same over one, under one. They should always be different. So that's over one, under one. And as I remember, as I said, it's the first one. If you stuff the first three up, the first over and unders, the pattern goes wrong. But to be honest, for what I'm using it with, it doesn't really matter if the pattern goes wrong too much, because it's still it just looks a bit bad. But oh, that's going to be amazing. I started it right, so I'm happy with that. Just going to repeat this over one and under one. Oh man, this rope is old and stiff. Over one, under one. I don't know where I got this rope from. I reckon someone gave it to me, or I found it. I had some more. Silly me thought, what am I going to do with all this rope? So I either chucked it out or gave it away, and now I need it. It's always the way. Over one, under one. Keep it nice, pull it tight. That is amazing. My battery says I've got 11 hours of card left, so I can do this for 11 more hours of riveting entertainment for you to watch until the memory card is full. Took my boat for a spin today. I've had a bit of problem with water in the fuel, and I just can't quite work it out. It's still happening. I don't know where the water came from, whether it came from rain in the fuel tank lid, or condensation, or from the fuel bowser. I don't know. It's causing me some mischief. I went for a spin up the river just to see if I was going to get more fuel in the water separating filter, and I did. More water in the fuel separating filter, and I did. So, and I've made a mistake, but only recently, so I can change that. Over one, no, I've made a mistake. Something's gone wrong, because when I've gone over and under, I haven't made a mistake too far back, but I had two come out the same unders, and that's not what's supposed to happen. That's okay, I fixed it. That looks amazing. I'm pretty damn happy about that. Look at that. That really is excellent. I really am happy with that. It's hard yakka on your thumbs though. So I'll show you the last bit. My fingers, it's... Tell you what, the sailors that did this in the olden days, they must have had very strong hands. I do think, actually now I remember, there's a splicing tool you can get. I've made a mess of the ends. You can get a splicing tool, but I've never used it, so I'm not sure how it works. I just know that we had one once. I've made a mess of the end because it's too short. Like, you can't really do the very ends, so I'm going to back it out one so it doesn't look so messy. So it still looks messy because I messed the ends up. So I'll show you what we do with the end. So with the end, there's a few ways of doing it. We cut it off so the fray bit's kind of less messy. And because it's nylon, I think it's nylon, this rope, we then burn the ends so it doesn't fray. And then kind of ow, 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 and then squeeze it together so it stays nice. Ah, 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 hot. So that's one, and then we do that 3 more times. That's a bit short, to be honest, that one's not ideal. That one's nice. Last one. It's like cutting hair. Not that I've ever cut hair, but can't be too different. Hold it back, burn the ends. Try not to burn your fingers. That one was a bit serious. That, that is excellent. I'm not just saying that. That might be the best one I've ever done. So I attach that to my cray pot and I'm ready to go. So that's how you splice rope. There you go. See you in the next video. If you'd like to watch my most popular video, I'll link it up here to the left on the screen. If you're also interested in receiving my free buying a boat, second-hand boat buyer's guide checklist, you can get that for free by going to my website. I'll also put a link in the description below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, that way you'll get notified to all my new videos when I upload them. And if you want to contact me, you can do so through my website. The link's in the description below. See you next time.